Hello everyone and welcome back. So before I get into the Let's Play stuff for this episode, there's something important I need to talk about relating to the series. So in case you haven't heard, pretty much 2 days after I posted the first episode of my big 1.9 survival Let's Play, 1.10 came out. And I actually had no idea. I think I didn't even know it was in pre-release until after I recorded the first 2 episodes. Thankfully, I only recorded 2 in the first recording session, so I was able to react to this rather quickly. But yeah, I have gave it a lot of thought over the past few days, and what I decided is this series will be moving to 1.10, and I'll explain why later on. But yeah, because of that, in the next episode, the one this Friday, the series should hopefully have changed to its new name, because I can't exactly have a 1.10 series now and call it 1.9 Survival still. So yeah, I might just call it Vanilla Survival, but I was actually thinking of giving it a more unique name, something maybe like Renewal or Rekindle, or I don't know, just like how I usually name series after mod packs or servers. I thought it'd be better or more fitting for my channel to give this unique name as well, even though it's vanilla. So, I don't know, that's just kind of what I'm thinking and what I'm planning, but yeah, I'll talk a bit more about that in a minute. So, I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on though, because yeah, 1.10's out and I want to play that over just doing a big long 1.9 series while 1.10's out. So, yeah, anyway, back to the more Let's Play stuff. Since last episode, I did cook some more food, and I also made some more torches, and I also did look up a couple things. And it is also still night, or it wasn't. Oh! Well, while I was doing that intro, apparently it turned to day. So, pretty much what I want to do this episode is I want to head down the cave again and try and get more iron. I want to head back to spawn, grab the bed, and try and get most of the items back here, and just kind of move my more temporary base here. Like I said in the other episode, I realized it was kind of silly to leave a bed at spawn when I could bring it over here, because my spawn point is already spawned anyway, so yeah, that wasn't very smart. And I also did look something up, and actually right before I started recording, and actually it's up here. So this is how you actually make a shield. Now, I actually was thinking it would be like iron shield, wooden shield, diamond shield. I guess I'm just too used to mods, but apparently that's how you make a shield. So yeah, that would hopefully help a bit. I actually never used the shield before, so if we just put it here, and I guess move the stuff like that. I don't know. But the shield should now be a block thing. It doesn't use durability when you block, but I think it might have like, does that have passive armor? I don't know. I think it might only work when you block. I never really played around with shields. But yeah, I think the cave was back over here though, and I also have, I think one of the things about the texture pack, I know I mentioned in the last episode, but I don't think anyone commented about texture pack or not yet. But I remember one of the things about that was there was at least a texture pack that made shields a little less visible or take up less of the screen, so they weren't blocking as much of your view on the left side there. But yeah, this was the cave. So yeah, I did want to go into a bit more reasons of what's going on with the whole 1.10, 1.9 stuff while I was heading back down the cave, and oh my god. Okay. Okay. Ow. Darn. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm glad I made the shield, because shields, I actually completely forgot this, but they completely block arrows. Or at least when I have it pointing. And actually, if I go like this. Yep, he can still hit me then. Okay, so shields are actually pretty cool. Uh-oh. Yeah, I probably should have did this a bit more carefully. Okay, whew. I almost died there trying to test out the shield. But yeah, about 1.10 though. So pretty much I have called this a 1.9 series and, you know, kind of advertised it a lot as 1.9. But in truth, it was really meant to be more of a vanilla series and just letting myself regen before I head down and deal with the spider. So, yeah, but it was always meant to be more vanilla. But as I have said before, I haven't played a lot with 1.8, but I kind of know that. So I've been focusing a lot more on 1.9, the new combat, because that's something I haven't really touched at all besides that one map. So did the spider actually just, leave? Huh. But, hopefully we can find some more iron. Wow, this is a big place. Huh. But, yeah, so I was focusing more on 1.9 than 1.8. Oh, there's a spider. Maybe there's a second spider. Anyway, I probably should deal with this before I... Oh, God. Okay, so apparently the shield blocks spiders too. Good to know. I like shields. I don't know, they're a bit interesting how they work, and I'm probably sprinting a bit too much or just... Holy iron. Well, one of my... And also, you regen food really... Or you regen health really quickly. Right before the episode, I ate the pork chop I had and restored health. But, yeah, it regenerates really fast. So, this is a lot of iron. And is this another cave? Almost looks like I'm seeing a light. Oh, God! I'm not doing the cooldown right, but I do not want to mess with poison. Uh-oh. Oh, and I also have the... Yeah, you can see, the potion effects are now in-game. Uh-oh. Oh, that was really close. I hope nothing else is around here to kill me. But, yeah, I hate poison. It's, like, really effective, and that's why I dislike it. Anyway, back to what I was saying about 1.9 and such and vanilla. So pretty much the reason I want to do 1.10 and not keep this 1.9 is, while I haven't played with 1.9, 1.10 isn't a huge upgrade. It has a few new mobs, like a couple new blocks in Nether and such. And I don't know, the cool things I want to experience, but at the same time, it's not a massive change, and it just feels kind of silly to have a long 1.9 or a big 1.9 Let's Play and ignore the changes that just came out to vanilla, because like I have said in the previous episodes, this series is meant to be me kind of reconnecting with vanilla and not just 1.9 as much, so I don't know, it just seems silly to do this long 1.9 Let's Play and ignore the newest version. And whatever I change the series to, it will kind of be neutral to version in the title anyway, so it's not like I'm going to change it to 1.10 survival. So, yeah, if 1.11 does come out, which it could, it seems like they're focusing more on small updates because 1.9 took ages, so it's possible we could see 1.11 in a few months, but pretty much this will try and keep to the latest version of vanilla. Then when the time comes to mod, we'll see what happens. It is possible that 1.10 mods might not be out for a while, and I might have to put the series on hold for a bit and then come back to it once mods are available if I want to do that still, but I don't know. And that was a lot of iron. I should be able to make full iron armor now. And my shield has already took a beating. So, I don't think much is back here. I'll just put a torch to hopefully stop more witches from spawning. But yeah, I actually don't think I really encountered witches, like, in the wild, I guess you would say. Actually, let's just eat the chicken, just because I think it heals less than steak. But I'm not sure, because I'm used to having apple core. It's a mod that shows how much food restores when you hover over it. So, yeah, I'm not really sure. Okay, that's just a bat. That's where I came from. Probably should put another torch here. But anyway, that's just kind of my reasonings behind why I want to do 1.10, not just stay 1.9. I'm sure there was a couple other things I want to mention, but I kind of was just having a lot more of it in my head and didn't put it all down in my notes because I didn't want to be, you know, reading from a whole bunch of notes this whole episode. And oh boy. Yeah, this is a really big area. And, oh, that's the other thing I want to mention. And wow, a lot more iron. I hate how common iron is sometimes. Like, it's good in this situation when I want iron, but it's like, you know, I'm only on the 3rd episode, and I already have more iron than I really need at the moment. Like, I can make full armor, full tools, and everything. Just kind of makes it feel a bit too easy to get armor or iron for how effective it is, even though it's not as effective as armor as it used to be, but still. But, yeah, I did consider a lot of other things. One of my ideas was just, like, getting rid of my first 2 videos and just starting again in 1.10, like just bringing back the series of 1.10 survival and pretending the 1.9 didn't exist, kinda. But I decided that was not going to work because, you know, the first few episodes playing 1.9 was my legitimate first reactions to, like, 1.9's combat and that stuff, and I can't, like, well, I could kind of pretend I didn't do it, but, you know, I still kind of already experienced the first, like, sword swings and that sort of stuff, so to kind of go back and try and redo that wouldn't really work. Wouldn't be genuine, at least, if I did try and do that. And I did also consider just ignoring 1.10, but like I said, this is about vanilla more than just the version 1.9 specifically. I think I said specifically. Anyway, so, you know, it just, I can't really ignore 1.10 because it's not a huge update, but it has so many cool things that I really want to try out while doing a vanilla Let's Play anyway. So, yeah. And I forget if I did say it, though, but, if you have any suggestions for what I should call the series or any thoughts on the whole transition, let me know down in the comments, because, yeah, I won't be recording Friday's episode right after this. I'm going to wait a bit, you know, read comments, and then, like, on Thursday or something, I'll record it. And hopefully I figured out what name I want to go with by then from comments or just friends or my own thoughts sort of thing. So, yeah. How does enchant... Oh, that's right. I forgot how enchanting works for a second. I was thinking, wait, you only need 3 levels to enchant, right? No, you need 30 levels, but it only takes 3 of those levels, and then you only have to get the 3 levels back. They changed that 1.8, and I did it once in, Guardian Hunter, I think the hardcore series was. It went pretty well, but that was the last time I really did, like, a lot of vanilla, I think. Because maps really don't count, but on just the sword timing, I guess. And I didn't even have the indicator in that. So, yeah, that was pretty hard. Or at least I wasn't really sure of the rhythm. And I guess I should mine this as well, just so I have a whole bunch of coal. And yeah, the other option I was considering, and I actually was going to go with this, and I kind of changed my mind last minute, was cancel or kind of like wrapping up this series, and instead of doing like a long 1.9 let's play, I just make this like 10 episodes, then start again in 1.10. And I'll admit, part of the reason I was thinking that was because I'm not a huge fan of the seed I got for this world. It's kind of cool. It seems to be a whole bunch of islands, but I don't know. It's just something about this series. Like, after I recorded the second episode, I was like, and this just is starting to feel like vanilla again. But I don't know. It's still kind of early on, and I don't think, you know, starting over is a good idea. It just seems kind of silly just to make this a short series when I plan for it to be a big Let's Play and then do another very similar series. So, I don't know. But, yeah, so as you can see, I have gave it a lot of thought over the past few days, and I am pretty sure that changing this to 1.10 is the best way to go about things. So hopefully it's not, like, well, kind of messed that one up, didn't I? Oh, a rabbit. For a second, I thought it was like a bat or something. And, okay, so that wasn't much of a trek. But, yeah, there is some islands over there, but it seems like all I have found is islands and not, like, well, a non-island landmass. So, I can just throw that all in there, I guess. Actually, it should only need 5, I think. Just trying to do some minimum. Oh, I got glowstone and redstone for that. So, the witches were kind of good, even though they hurt me a good bit and nearly killed me. I go through food so fast in this because, I don't know. I think they changed how combat works with food. Like, you know, just swinging my sword, I think, will use up, hunger differently, and regenning uses it very differently, as we saw, because you, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of the mods, or like, I think it's a hunger overhaul, might be mistaken, that had like the well-fed buff after you eat, because like on hardcore things like breakdown, they'd make it much harder to regen, so you kind of needed that well-fed thing to regen properly. I don't know, it's really cool how it works. But come morning, I do want to sail over and pick up that chest, most of the stuff. I probably will actually make some items to leave at spawn just in case I die and don't have a respawn point set. But I would like to head back there. And also, I did look up rabbit stew, and it's a lot more costly than I thought, needing potato and carrot as well. But brown mushrooms would work, so I couldn't have made that anyway. But yeah, I need to look up more of these new recipes for stuff, because I don't know, like for a shield, I just was kind of clueless, and I'm sure there's a lot more new stuff that I don't know besides just rabbit stew. So, yeah, and oh, torches. I need to make more torches. That's something I can do while I wait. You know, I think I'm just going to turn this all to wood, and then change a good bit of it to sticks, and then take, like, half the sticks, and there we go, and make a bunch of torches. Okay, that's probably too many torches in retrospect. I'll put some torches in here, and I guess I also don't need the dirt and the stone sword as much. And I'll put the boat in my hotbar, and I'll have to head back to the previous boat. I also wanted to grab the sugarcane, and oh, can I make that? I can. Yes, I can. So, that witch was actually fortunate, because it allowed me to get something that I was interested in making, which is not a compass. Okay, I was spinning there for a second, kind of worried me, but a map. So, once I get the sugarcane, I can go back, make a map, and I'll probably actually want to make that on the way back to spawn, so I can kind of map the area on the way around. But I don't know, you can hold a map in your offhand too, so that should be pretty cool. But yeah, and I can start making some new armor, and hopefully it turns day soon. I did have that little hidey hole I made or peek hole, I guess, right before I started the episode, or made that right before I started the episode, so I can see if it was day or not. But yeah. I don't know, I might run out of time to do everything I want to do in this episode, because I do want to keep these episodes shortish still, but, yeah. But hopefully the whole transition stuff will go well. It shouldn't change much with the world. I probably have to delete my save for the Nether, although I've never been there, so it doesn't matter, just to make sure the new blocks spawn, because I think when you initially load the world, it does load a bit of each dimension. But, yeah. And that should be full iron armor. Okay, so now I should be a lot more protected, even if iron armor's not as effective as before. This should, do. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to go out at night. It just was so silly of me not to bring that bed. Like, I had no reason to leave it there, and... well, what's done is done. But, just trying to see if there's anything else I should be doing now. Because I just don't want to kind of wait here a whole bunch. But actually, let me check my notes. So I talked about the whole 1.10 stuff, changing over to that, changing the name of the series, because 1.9 Survival is not going to work for 1.10. The reasons why... made the food and torches, shield, head back to cave, got full armor, work on getting map up, kind of that, check the sugarcane, and also want to bring sugarcane back here to play as well, and return to spawn for bed and items. Yeah, I think I'm doing that pretty well. And, I guess I should actually just bring this one rather than making another crafting table, but I will need this to craft the sugarcane stuff. So, you know, I actually don't really need to wait for this anymore. And I could just leave it here for when I get back. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go, because maybe I'm just being a bit reckless going out in the middle of the night. But hopefully it's gonna turn day and I can get to the boat before too much happens, because once I'm on the boat... yeah, I might have made a mistake. But once I'm on the boat, things really can't get to me, so... I think the boat's right down there. I say as I hear arrows, run faster, bio, faster, bio. Oh boy. Too bad the shield does not work from behind. And oh, more sugarcane. Well, at least I got sugarcane. So I can die with sugarcane. I mean, yeah. Okay, I guess I have to kind of find the boat. Uh-oh. Well, that's not something I want to see. I just hope the skeletons didn't follow me, but I want to try and avoid a creeper if I can. I don't think I did encounter creepers in the first episode, but not in like an open space where I wasn't easily able to bat them back. Also, I hate having giant explosions randomly in my world. Okay, so... actually, I think I have enough sugarcane that I can just do that, and... okay, we're in the boat. I forgot it didn't turn when I was looking. Okay, there we go. So, wow. It just turns so quickly, it's almost disorienting. But, oh, and I just, pulled my weapons back up when I stopped battling. That's cool. But, yeah, so we're heading back to spawn. This episode might be a bit longer just because I do want to try and get this in, and, I don't know, I guess I can just sleep once I get to spawn, providing there aren't there's probably going to be a ton of mobs. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a ton of, yep, there's a creeper right there. Huh. Not going exactly as I hoped. Hey look, more sheep. Do I have the shears? Yes, I did bring the shears. Well, I guess I was a bit smart to do that. There's a lot of sheep, so I can actually just make a new bed and leave the bed here. Might be worth actually making a better fort. Oh, God. Well, the sun's setting. Well, I would want to just end it here and resume next episode, but because I'm going to be updating the mod pack, I don't want to just log out in the middle of the sea. So, okay. So, here's what I want to do. I want to kill these zombies. Avoid that creeper over there and the other zombies if I can. Okay. Trying to keep an eye on by my hotbar. I don't know. I just like that better than the one near your cursor or the... what's it called? Crosshair. Okay, so hopefully this takes care of them because that zombie's still approaching. Hopefully the creeper's not approaching from the other side and... oh. Whew. And, oh wait, is that the sheep I left? Yep, that's probably the sheep I left alive. I don't know what other sheep would be around here, so... yeah. Okay, so I did make it here, and back to spawn. I really didn't have much in this chest, and I don't know why I even left the wool. If I found another sheep along the way and only got 2, that would have been extra silly that I... oh, that was the chest closing. I thought that was something else. But, yeah, I probably should also collect the boat. And I'm probably going to move this back closer to the actual spawn point. I think I remember where it is, because I had to make another world with the sea just to get the screenshot for this. But, yeah, so I think I'm just going to gather up the stuff, head back to the actual spawn location, And then we'll wrap up the episode there, and also want to grab the wool along the way. So yeah, in the next episode this Friday, hopefully I have everything sorted out, and this will be 1.10 now with a new series name, and everything should be good. And oh, there's a cave here. I don't think I actually knew that. And I think I actually don't want to get the brown wool, just because I don't have any brown wool, and I'm kind of low on inventory space. Sorry, brown sheep, nothing personal. But, yeah, this wasn't much of a cave. Okay, I think I might have explored that already. Still have little pockets like that, and oh, there's a skeleton. Okay, that wasn't enough to regen, but oh well. But yeah, I don't know. This is a very islandy world, but I'm sure I'm gonna find mainland eventually, and hopefully I can set a respawn point. So, well, that went well, and. Nothing really down there. Anyway, spawn's like right over here. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap up this episode here. And in the next episode, I'll probably work at building... I don't know. We'll see what I do. I'm probably going to build a bit more of a spawn base or something here. Just so if I end up respawning here again, I have something and I'm not just kind of screwed. But, yeah. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and let me know what you think about the change to 1.10, series name, and that sort of stuff down in the comments. So, yeah, until next time, goodbye.